Hi, my name is Michael Farquhar. I'm currently the CEO of the Two Oceans Aquarium. I started here officially as an employee in April 1997. So it was so long ago I can't even remember. So that would be 29 years in April next year. But I actually started as a volunteer before the aquarium opened. I used to help out when we had off-site facilities to kind of hold the fish that we were going to introduce into the exhibits here at Granger Bay, down in Simonstown. And I remember diving in the Predator exhibit before Maxine and the other sharks had even been put in there. In 1997 I came here as an aquarist. I joined looking after the Kelp Forest. I was working at UCT as a marine scientist before that, and they were keen to try and find out if it was possible to get the kelp to grow better in that exhibit so that we didn't have to replace it as often. So that was kind of my first role, and also looking after water quality. And that, within a couple of years, I was a senior aquarist, and then Tony McEwen, who was actually employee number one, he took a job in Kuwait, setting up the new science center in Kuwait. And when he left as the operations manager, I moved into that role. I'll be honest, that was probably the most fun role I ever had at the aquarium, looking after all the boats, all the diving, all the fishing, all the equipment that goes along with that. It was great fun. But then in 2003, so probably 2 years later, Lex Fernhead, who was the first CEO of the aquarium, he retired, and Pat was offered his position, and then Pat offered me the curatorship, which I remember saying to him, it's too soon, but you can't walk away from opportunities like that. So in 2003 I took over as curator, and I remained as curator until 2016 when Pat retired and the board appointed me as the CEO. So quite some time ago. I've kind of seen it right through from the beginning.